Well, hello, guys and girls. I hope you're doing well. We are back. It's been a while. It's been 2 years to be precise. We are back playing this wonderful, wonderful game. I thought I'd come back and do some content for you guys. So, what I thought I'd do first is show you a little bit what I'm dealing with. For those that don't know, we have been away, as I say, for 18 months, nearly 2 years, which does mean that the account is a little bit behind. So, without further ado, let's have a look at what we're working with. Just wanted to preface this by saying that we are back on Twitch as well. So if Twitch is something that you enjoy, please do come over and see us on there. We've been streaming for kind of about 3 weeks over there now. So still trying to find my feet, still trying to very much learn and understand and figure out what this craziness is all about, but get some great help from you guys. So yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, please do come over. If you don't know who I am, as I say, my name's Shane. I'm from the UK. Been playing games ever since I can remember. I'm part of the Envoy server here, so the guys over there at Scopely were gracious enough to leave the door open when I walked away 18 months ago. So very, very appreciative to them and everything that they've done for me since I've come back. Not so appreciative of some of the events that we've got coming up, i.e. the gold event, but that rant is certainly for another video and not for this one. So we'll have a look at where we are. It's just going to be a quick video really of kind of what a 25 million account looks like when there is a big break in there, because I think that's quite important to see that one of the things I talk about a lot, and we'll have a look at it here, is whilst I am at 25 million TCP, I'm gaining about a million a week, give or take, right now. We talk a lot on my stream around effective TCP, and 25 million is just highly inflated by characters that are not used anymore, have no use in the game anymore, and are missing some key components. So I think as a guesstimate, I'm probably running with officially 8, maybe 9 million effective TCP right now. The rest of it is probably fluff of characters, as I say, that we don't use. So a number of the minion teams that just have no use in the game at the moment, old school teams, X-Force, things like that, that maybe have some uses but are really, really limited, and the rest of you guys that deal with this on a kind of larger basis probably would be able to beat me in most things. And that's certainly what we're finding when I'm looking at Crucible. I'm getting walloped in Crucible. Thank you to Scopely for putting me into Platinum 2 when I returned to the game, which has just meant that I've lost every single Crucible I've had since I've returned, and I'm now in Silver 3, so we should start to see them. So as you can see here, 25.5 million. We returned 4 weeks ago on 21 million, 21 million. So as I mentioned before, about a million a week. Strongest team is nothing special. MVPs have pretty much all come since I've returned to the game. I'm in a kind of, I guess, a feeder / entry alliance at the moment within the cluster called the Black. I know it's a wide-ranging cluster, so I'm hoping a lot of you know which kind of cluster that is. Some great content creators are in here as well. Purple Sticky springs to mind, is a good friend of mine as well in one of the bigger ones. Pathfinder is another one that I've known Path for a long, long time, and I know you guys know Pathfinder as well. If you've not seen him, you certainly would have seen his infographics and some of his tutorials and videos and things. He's part of this cluster as well, so being able to kind of connect back up with friends has really, really helped. But let's have a look at the account itself. We are getting to a stage now where we're unlocking the majority of characters in the game. When I came back, I was missing, I want to say 30. My previous unlock before I stopped was Rogue. So everything from Rogue till 4 weeks ago wasn't unlocked on my account. So it's been an interesting time. We came back on level 85 as well. So trying to push up the levels, push up the account, push up the gear tiers, farm the gear tiers. Bottlenecks that I'm seeing at the moment are overall ISOs. I have enough I guess ISO currency, but I don't have enough ISO individualized to put them on certain characters. So that's difficult. You can see here we've got kind of the top 6 to unlock. Pretty standard. The focus for me right now is APOC. I'd like to be pushing for incursion raids, and I've tested it out on an incursion 1 raid the other day and got 130 million damage. So not phenomenal, but not bad either. I was quite comfortable and quite happy with where I got. But we're definitely pushing the APOC teams probably as our number 1 focus. So you'll see you've got kind of Morgan's team. So Darkhold is a number 1. They're probably the closest to being ready to do the final part for APOC, and then Unlimited X-Men. The other two we're just not going to talk about because they're absolutely nowhere to be seen. I don't even have the two. I don't have Red Hulk, and I don't have Archangel either, so we, you know, time unfortunately is against us on those, but we'll go down the roster slowly. We won't talk about every individual character here and the reason, but part of the reason that these are they're starred, either I'm farming them or I'm farming their ISOs just to make my life a little bit easier. I haven't really figured out the bookmarking system yet, so that's a change in the game that's come since I've been gone. So wasn't here for the free Spider Weaver, so that's unfortunate. And you'll see a lot of the newer characters are not that high, and if they are, they're pretty much just unlocks. Emma is my only 3 diamond. Not sure how I feel about that, so I'll be interested in the comments how you guys think that is. Is it a decent pull or is it a pretty bad one? We'll continue, as I say, going down here. So focus pretty much for me right now, and when I'm on the stream as well, is just trying to push the content as far as I can. So trying to push in the new legendary. So we did unlock Black Cat. I'm hoping with the announcement of the Nova trials as well, we'll be able to unlock Nova. I feel confident that we will be able to unlock Nova. I'm just not that confident on the overall number of stars. But for me at the moment, getting them is far more important than getting them extremely high. It just is, you know, the characters that I need to make sure I get. So we were able to get Black Cat. We were able to get the new Sinister Six here, so the new Green Goblin you can see there, Green Goblin Classic. Nothing special with him, but I think having him unlocked is going to open far more doors. And he's a great character for me, right? We've just been messing around with the Scourges for Black Cat, and he's certainly holding the door open and helping me do that. So that's kind of my overall focus. Craven there as well, and just kind of feeding as many red stars into these to make my life as easy as possible. We are still missing a number of characters as you get further down here, and this is some of the fluff I talk about. So Graviton, Ronan, Thing, Cyborg, you know, this is pushing up my TCP to that 25 million, but it's not characters that you're gonna use. You know, no one uses Red Skull Hydra anymore from what I've seen. Obviously Nobu does need to be improved, but at the moment his team's not ready, and Kingpin's obviously on the low side as well. Kree minions, She-Hulk and Hulk are the 2 biggest I've got for Gamma at the moment, so Gamma is really far away from being built. And as I say, Quicksilver's another one. I would love to go for him. I'd love to unlock him further. It's just I've got so many characters in that store that I need that at this moment in time, it's not probably a focus of mine. I'd like it to be. I'd like it to, but I think I've got other characters that I need to be pushing up. And he's just unfortunately not top of that tree right now. Brawn is being farmed as well, to try and push those up. And you'll see here, we're farming Gwenpool, although being slow, unfortunately. And then we've got the remaining characters down here. We're not doing too bad for red stars on some of them. We've been quite lucky. Diamonds, we've not been so lucky. We seem to have a lot of older characters like Wasp that aren't really necessary. But kind of just going to here, we've got 200 currency left. Quicksilver's one. Cosmo and Beta are kind of loose farms that I could do with. Gambit we do need. Agatha we need to get to 6. And then I'm going to stop with Agatha. Carter we got to 6, and I'm now going to stop with Carter. But Nemesis again needs to be built for the team as well. So Death Seed is a team that we've just not built that high. So that's kind of where we are at the moment and where our focus is. And I want to ask a little bit from you guys around content on YouTube. So I feel like content overall is very new player heavy or established high end final raids, final wars. This is the top 10. This is the top 20. And I think that we're missing some of that mid-range content at the moment and some of those returning players. So I think I can come in from a returning player perspective and talk about my experience and what's worked for me and what's not worked for me, what I would change, what you should maybe farm. Because I think when you go into a lot of streams at the moment, and I see it in my stream, you know, I'll talk to people about what should I be farming now, and they'll say, oh, you need to get your Death Seed up. Your Death Seed needs to be really good, and then you can get X. Not really understanding that I can't farm it, you know, or I can farm part of it, but I can't farm all of it. And I think that's the problem I'm at. Yes, I can farm Death Seed. Yes, that's going to help with Incursion, but I'm not going to farm Archangel because they're not in the game. So that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking about, and I'll be really interested to hear your guys' thoughts, what you're missing, what you like, what you don't like. As I say, I've got no expectations for this YouTube channel, but similarly with my Twitch, we talk about it quite a lot. You guys that know me know I'm very, very personable on there. I have got some slight imposter syndrome when it comes back to kind of YouTube and Twitch. I'm not sure why I'm watched over on there, and I think I've been calling it Twitter all day, to be fair, on here. So we obviously mean Twitch, but we've just finished up a stream. We just done just over 2.5 hours today, so we may come back a little bit later today, but we'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. I'm trying to stream 5 to 7 days a week at the moment, kind of leading in and around the 5. But that's enough waffle from me. I just wanted to kind of touch base again with all of you guys. Hopefully I saw some of you still around. Just wanted to drop in and say that we're going to be posting some content here. So a couple of things I want from you. If you're new, I'd be interested to know how many of you are around. Just drop a comment saying that I'm still here. Drop a thumb up if you've enjoyed and you got this far as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll link my Discord down below. We're starting that back up again. And I'll link my Twitch down below as well. So I really do appreciate you all hanging out today, coming to say hello, coming to see me. If there's one person here or there's 100 people here, I'll treat you all the same. So yeah, I really appreciate everything, guys. Thank you ever so much for checking us out today. I'll be back with some content very soon, and I'll speak to you all later.